Yeah, this is my mom. This will be fun. Mom, I'm gaming right now. Yeah. Mom, I'm gaming right now with my friends. Mom.
Hey, don't do that, me. Hey, I'm here too.
Mom, I'm gaming with my friends. What do you want?
Hey.
And I'm streaming, Mom. Mom. I'm hanging up. I love you, Mom. Yeah, we're not doing that. We're not doing that at all. We're not doing that at all. I am sorry about that, everybody. I honestly thought that this was, I did the whole cold restart. I did everything right. My bit rate is tanking right now, and I have no idea why. It's really funny, too. It's the message that I'm getting from Streamlabs is streaming from multiple platforms has never been easier. But wow, my bitrate right now is saying, no, that is no bueno. Okay. So I'm changing things up a bit. I'm going to go on ahead and start the alternative music that I had planned for when, I finish this and finish the intro. And then we're going to jump on in. Hi, everybody. How are you? That is not... I will say this. Man. So what you're seeing right now is me working on... right now it's me working on streaming from the Mac. And I've set everything up here in my game room, my lounge, my movie theater room, whatever you want to call it. That's where I'm at right now. I'm not in my usual studio. I don't even stream on Sundays, but there was something I was going to do this weekend, and I said, that would be a fun stream, not only for here, but also for YouTube. So that's what I'm doing right now. Doing a live stream right now on both platforms, and I'm here to talk about this. This is the Wireless Pro from Røde. Got this week. I believe I got it Thursday, and I thought I've never done an unboxing, so I'll do an unboxing, and I'm excited about this. I'm excited to share this with you. This is going to be a major upgrade for all of us at Old Spirits. I'm pretty excited to share it with you all, and we're going to see how this goes. So first things first, I'm pulling everything up just so that I can see what things look like, not just on Twitch, but on YouTube as well. It's kind of complicated. I thought I was going to keep this simple. Oh dear. This is the wireless. I thought I was going to keep this this like complications free, keep it smooth, keep it simple, but man, has this been a challenge, because now I'm trying to recreate everything in my studio here in my my lounge area, and it's not as easy as one would think. So now I'm keeping an eye on chat there, keeping an eye on chat here. I think I'm ready to go. I just need to add in one last element to make it feel super cheery, and it's this. Now let's see how well this plays. It should play just fine. But not at 30%. Okay. That's lovely, isn't it? Yeah. Let's skip this. It's a little too mellow. A little too mellow for the beginning of the stream. All right, everybody. It's the Now, one thing I will say that is very similar to streaming in my studio, you got this. We got the big boy right behind me. So, feels good that I've got everything now. I believe I've got everything set and ready to go. But yeah, big boy's here. This is Sebastian, everybody. And, yep, we are ready. This actually makes me feel like I'm streaming on both channels, but I'm still streaming like in my usual spot. You know, I'm streaming in the studio, and that's good. All right. Now that I've established everything, let me explain who I am. Let me explain what this is. Okay, so along with my streaming channel, which is over at the T-Monster on Twitch, here on YouTube, I am also part of a group called Old Spirits Investigations. We have been into paranormal investigation for coming up over 2.5 years now. It'll be 3 years come July of 2024. And it's been a great ride. It has been an absolutely fantastic ride. Multi-streaming or simul-streaming, however you want to call this, going on multiple platforms, that has been something new that we just started doing, or I should say I started doing a couple weeks back. I wanted to try it out, see what it was like, and it was a huge success, I think. I got no complaints. It was really a good time. And now I'm trying to find new ways of taking the stream, putting stuff not only on YouTube, but putting stuff here as well. I'm trying to see where I can bridge both of my Twitch and my YouTube platforms. So that is another thing I've been doing here. Now, here's something else that I do, both on my stream on Twitch and when I'm offline. I'm also a writer, and many of you know me from my writing days, and this is what I'm currently working on. I'm currently working on Podcasting for Dummies, the 5th edition. That's going to be coming out next... When is it coming out next year? It's coming out in the summer of next year. So I am really, really stoked for that. Yes, Viola, it's coming out next year. You're going to have to wait a bit. I hope you don't mind. The Diva Cat just came in here to to announce her presence. Whoa, what just got censored on my... Wow. I don't know why that bleeped that out, because I didn't say anything awful. Oh wait, no, I did say, you know, bitches and bitchin' mom. Got it. Sorry, closed captioning. Had a little boo-boo there. Okay. And what's even funnier is that the captions, I believe, are ahead of the video stream. So again, this is all stuff that's good to know when I start writing for not only Podcasting for Dummies, the 5th edition, but if I'm lucky, the 3rd edition of Twitch for Dummies. So part of when you're writing these books, part of when you're writing Dummies books, is you get a chance to try out and write about new software and hardware that's new to you that can make your podcasting journey, your streaming journey easier or better. And that is what this is just one of the things that Røde sent me. This is the Røde Wireless Pro compact wireless microphone system. We're going to be unboxing this tonight on this stream, and we're also going to be playing around with it. We're going to see how we can make it work on a camera like this. And I'm also going to see if I can also plug in the receiver part of this into one of these. Now, this camera right here, just so you know, is a Canon XA11. This is a pro level camera. We use this on investigations. This is also a pro level recorder, and it's not a pro level recorder because it says pro on it. It's a pro recorder because you see this a lot in the field. This is an H4n Pro from Zoom, and I've been using Zoom products for nearly 20 years, and they are absolutely fantastic devices to work with in the field. First off, for anyone that's watching on this unexpected simul stream, if you notice anything weird about the audio, if you notice anything weird about the video, please let me know. Again, this is the joys of working live, right? The joys of working live is that you try different things, you try new things, and you're either going to fly or you're gonna fall flat on your face. First things first, I'm gonna go ahead and finish up hyping, and then once I finish the hype, then we'll get into the actual unboxing. But if you have any questions about the writing process, about Old Spirits investigations, about what I do on Twitch, and pretty much anything in general, just go ahead and feel free to ask, either on YouTube or Twitch. I am paying attention. We'll see how this goes. As you know, I'm looking at 15. Wireless Pro System. This asked me to take a look at the Wireless Pro System. Oh, real quick, I'm gonna do a lightning round / extra 5-minute review of The Boy and the Heron, which that was how the morning started. We met up with the Rossies and went to the Alamo Drafthouse for Miyazaki's final animated film, The Boy and the Heron. And I'm going to tell you right now, it was absolutely amazing. It was an absolute joy to watch. It was just an experience. It was Miyazaki. It was Miyazaki. So yeah, if you dig Miyazaki films, make sure to catch The Boy and the Heron at theaters. It was amazing. Let's see. So let's see. Hashtag unboxing. Hashtag microphones. Hashtag upgrade. Hashtag audio. Hashtag technology. Quick, if anybody's got hashtags they would recommend for this particular stream, let me know. Hashtag review. Could be a review. Because I am going to take some of the footage that's from this stream and I'm going to turn it into a 5-minute paranormal, which is something you see a lot on Old Spirits. Review. Let's see. Unboxing, microphones, upgrade, audio, technology, review. Casting. Let's see. Video. Did I get technology? I got technology. I'll throw in tech. And let's see. Oh, how about multi-stream? And then Twitch. Twitch. And YouTube. Okay. Or at the link in the Old Spirits investigations bio. I think that covers it all. Saw a trailer, by the way, before we jump into this. Saw a trailer, by the way, for Wonka. And it was funny because I said to Phil, I said, it's not just going to be the music. It's going to also be the it's going to be the overall vibe, right? It's going to be the overall vibe of the film, but the music's got to sell it. I think Chalamet is going to be great. But it's so hard to follow an act like Gene Wilder. And so, we'll see how it goes. I'm going to read this one more time just to make sure. Surprise Sunday stream from a completely different point of view and from 2 different platforms. As you know, I'm working on 5th edition of Podcasting for Dummies, and Røde Mike has asked me to take a look at the wireless pro system. How about we take a look at it together? Join me either at the link in the images or at the link in the Old Spirits Investigations bio. And then we have tags. Okay. All right. I'm gonna. Okay. Now, here's the best part. Here's the best part about being your own hype squad. Now I've got to put it on. I've got to put it on other channels. One of the things you never hear about with some of the larger streamers is that they have people that do this for them, you know? And I won't lie, it would be great. It would be awesome if I could have that kind of spread, you know, where I could say, okay, make me a tweet, and boom, somebody's on top of that, and they're making tweets and they're sending out tweets. That would be incredible. But, you know, sometimes you have to be your biggest fan. Okay. So we've got that all set. Now, I go to the platform formerly known as Twitter. Yes, I'm still on Twitter. Now, here's the thing about being on Twitter, everybody. It's kind of a bummer. It's kind of a bummer, but the reason I am still on Twitter is because a lot of the people that I connect with in streaming, they're all on Twitter. As a matter of fact, true story of how this worked out. I was at TwitchCon and people were sending me all these tweets and all these DMs solely on Twitter. All these other platforms, they were focused solely on Twitter. And I was like, okay. And I said, this is going to mean that I'm going to have to still hang on to Twitter. And no, I'm not going to call it what he calls it. No, I'm just not. It's still Twitter, okay? So let's go here. Is it just me, or is there a weird accent in that song? It feels like there's a weird accent in that song. Okay. Okay. Now I'm gonna add some images here. Boom, boom, and then. Whomever said content creation is easy has never done content creation, especially when it comes to promotion. Because one of the other things that's been weird about Twitch of late is that Twitch has been lax on sending out promotions, on sending out notifications to people saying, "Hey, this person is live." Okay, so it's still Røde mics. Great. Let's see, I'm going to go ahead and swap that up with a number 2. Okay. And we post. Alright. Oh, come on. Really? Okay. you going ahead and you work really hard to get that tweet just right. And then what happens? It says, we can't post that. Okay. There's going to be a brief break in the music, everybody. Just so you all know. Wait. Oh, there was no brief break in the music. At least on this channel, there was no brief break in the music. Alright. Okay, so I took care of Twitter, I took care of Insta. We're going to throw up one more in Threads, and then we're going to get to it, okay? So, bear with me, everybody. Bear with me. Why is my bit rate looking so poor? That's really nuts right there. Alright, here we go. Okay. Once you get the core tweet done, the rest of it's piece cake. Seems appropriate. I'm nearly done tweeting and posting on the socials. Huzzah! Christ is king! Now let's get on with the bloody thing. Okay. And we are good. We are good to go, everybody. Okay. And as I rejoin, what happens? It says the video download was canceled. Oh my God. Twitch, what are you doing to me? All right. Are we ready to unbox this thing? Are we ready to take a look inside? Are we ready to take a look inside of this? Because I know I am. I am ready to take a look. So here we go. All right. Oop. Yes, like that. Like that. I don't know why it says my Twitch stream is unstable. That really is terrifying to me. That is really terrifying to me. Oh, I do see one thing I need to change though. Everything else looks good though. I will say at least on my end everything looks good. So let's just go with unboxing. Yeah, unboxing. There we go. And okay. I am just gonna forge ahead, everybody. So first off, thanks for joining me. Thanks for being there on this unboxing. Let's get to it. Let's see. All right. Now, breaking it down, here's how it's gonna go. You've got a close-up of the actual product here, and we're gonna put more products here so you can get a better look at them when we're actually playing with them and applying them to stuff. Okay, so here we go. I already took care of the tape. Let's take a look at this. First time I've ever done an unboxing, everybody, so here we go. Cool. It's always magic when you open up something for the first time because you have no idea what it's going to look like, how it's going to unfold in front of you. Okay, first things first. Is this just a warranty or is this actual directions? Let's see. Because, yeah, I don't care what anybody tells you. It's really important to read the instructions because, man, especially when you're going out and you're doing either podcasting stuff live in the field, or if you're doing paranormal investigations, nothing is worse than not having the guy that read the instructions not be around, and you got to try to figure out, okay, how does this gadget work? So here we go. Important safety information. Okay. Read and understand the instructions and safety guide completely before using the product. Thank you. And first thing out of the box. First thing out of the box, baby. As you can see, Bast is riveted by all this. Okay. Ensure both the instruction manual and regulatory safety guide are accessible to all users, including when passing the product on to third parties. Only use this product with authorized Røde accessories. Okay, Benedict, you want to come up here? You can't see it, but GamerCat has joined me and is wondering why the hell I'm not in the office, but I'm out here. So. Do not open the product housing. This will void the warranty. Refer all service and repairs to Røde. Makes sense. Service or repair is required for products that have been damaged, exposed to liquid, rain, or moisture, or do not open normally. Use the product only in ways described in the instructions, if there are instructions in here. Do not use the product if it was damaged during transportation. Keep the product away from liquids. Really, Cat? Now you're going to make yourself part of the show? Really? Do you know how hard it is for me to get him in front of a camera? Yeah. Keep product away from liquids. Do not use any solvents or corrosive cleaning agents. Do not adjust the control of the product in an environment that requires your attention, operating machinery, driving, etc. This appliance contains battery that is only replaceable by a skilled person. Okay. So really, and then it has the same thing in German, etc., etc. This is reading more like a warranty and not instructions. But that is one of the things that I wanted to do with this video, was actually go over a setup in case we wanted to, start playing around with the setup. All right, now for the device itself. This is the device. Okay. So I'm going to put this in the main camera area so you can get a closer look at it. Matter of fact, I might even adjust things a little bit so we can get a better look at it. I'm assuming everybody can hear me okay. According to the audio, I'm fine. But here we go. It's like opening the Ark of the Covenant. Look at that. So, what are we looking at here? Well, let me go ahead and show you. First, you've got this. This is the actual microphone. This is the lavalier mic. Now, that's a pretty big microphone, I gotta admit. That is a pretty big microphone. Let's just go ahead and let's just take the ASMR with opening new gadgets. What I really like about this is that it's got a full charge. But this is one of the mics, and there's the microphone component itself is. Where's this? No, I can take that back. This is the receiver. That's the receiver, everybody. Now, they're all the same size, just so you know. Because if you take a look, that's the receiver, and then this is the microphone itself right here. That's the microphone. And you'll notice it's the same size as the receiver. And as I'm noticing right now, it's on. It's activated. Wait, hang on. Oh, wait, I'll do it up to the mic. Hold on. But yeah, the microphone is on, and it's picking me up. Wow. Now, okay, so that's really nice. That is a nice thing to be able to do. Just pull it out. Hey, Spence, how are you? I know, that's what she said. It's nice to be able to pull something out of the box and it just starts to work. That's something that started up with Apple products, and we've all gotten used to it. I like having a set of directions, though. Maybe that's just the Twitch dad me coming out, but I want to have those directions so that I can go on ahead and know how to access things, how to find things. There's just something to be said about making sure you're taking advantage of the product and everything that it offers. I guarantee you, though, that if I were to do a search tonight, I could probably find a PDF that is, hey, here's the thing on your product. But here is the other microphone. Wow, it just syncs up automatically. That is so cool. It also shows you, okay, so let's focus first on this device. And as I'm filming on another camera, I just want to see what I'm getting here. Okay. I'm going ahead and zoom in a little bit on this. I'm zooming in with the other camera here. All right. So here's what happened. I pulled the microphone out of its case. This case right here, the case that I'm holding right here. This is a rechargeable case for both for all three devices, right? And when I pulled the second microphone out of its casing, out of the case, it automatically synced up. And what you're seeing here is the display is actually showing the battery life of not only the receiver but both microphones. So you have a constant contact on this. A little more ASMR here. Hold on. There you go. Pulling off the film. All right. So here are the microphones, and here's the receiver in between. They're pretty compact. The design is a little okay. This is something I've noticed about this particular. And Spence, if I didn't say hi, good to see you. And I'm gonna say that if right now off the bat, my first thoughts of this particular model is that it's kind of bulky. It's kind of bulky for a lavalier mic. I'm used to lavalier mics being out of sight, out of mind. And to have something this what's the good word I'm looking for? Encumbersome, I think is a good word. To see something this encumbersome being advertised as a lavalier mic, I'm like, okay, I'll take your word for that. But what I'm more interested about is what kind of sound quality am I going to get on it. If I get good sound quality on it, then I'm not going to care. That's the bottom line. If I can get good sound quality, if I can get good sound quality out of these, I'll be thrilled. I will be absolutely and positively thrilled. Spence, I hope you're having a good night, by the way. Thanks for joining me tonight. So the best part about this unboxing is these are the main components. We're not done yet. We still got some more stuff to unbox in here. Now, one thing I did want to look at is this. First off, this is a really nice charging. Yeah, there it is. This is a really nice charging case. And from what it looks like, yeah. There you go. In this panel right here, we've got a USB-C cable. And you know what? I am more than okay with everything going USB-C. It would be nice to have some standards that I don't have to carry. I would rather carry a lot of one cable than a lot of a bunch of smaller cables. Okay. Oh, that's nice. So there's a little indicator on the back. Lets you know, okay, that it's that this is plugged into a power source. Whew. Okay. So let's see. Just going to go on ahead and make this the center of attention on the second camera. See if there's any other cables hidden anywhere. Nope. All right. Sebastian behind me is mildly interested, if that. All right. Okay, so mics are working. Let's see what else is in here. And hey, Panic, good to see you in stream. How are you tonight? All right. So here's the other box. What's in the box? If Gwyneth Paltrow's head is in here, I want to first say I'm sorry, everybody, but I don't think it's Gwyneth Paltrow's head. It is not Gwyneth Paltrow's head. More cables. So we have. Let's see. We have a USB-C. We have USB-C cables, and some more short USB-C cables. And then we have this. I'm not sure what this is. Oh, wow. Okay. So, if I am understanding what I've got in my hands here, this could be very handy. All right. Let's check something here. No. I would have to have some type of converter for this to go into the camera. But just looking at the mic right now, some mute button. Wow! Oh, that is so neat. Okay, so if you take a look at the zoom in. Watch what happens when I touch the bottom button here. Basically, it just tells you on the receiver. It tells you on the receiver that your mic is muted. Oh, that's nice. That is very, very slick. Okay. What does this? Okay, so technically I could plug this in to a camera and use it as a mic. You know what? I think I'm going to test that right now. Let's see what that does. Actually, no, wait. Let's continue digging in. Now these, I already figured out what these are, and I can't wait to play with these this week. As you can see, I'll just go ahead and illustrate it for you that way. So I can use either the clasps that they come with here, or I can go ahead and use I can actually use magnetic clasps and use those on the backs of the mics. It's very, very cool. Having published my first long form video that I really want to do well, I have to applaud you for your patience. Figuring out and correcting closed captions and creating chapters was hard. Yeah. Closed captioning is hard, especially if you are using the automatic closed captioning that comes with YouTube. I believe Steve calls them craptions, and that's if you're using the auto. we're going to try. We're going to try on old spirits. We're going to try to upgrade to something where we can actually have some closed captioning that's better than what YouTube offers. Now, there is something, you know, the onboard AI for Premiere offers closed captioning. How good is it? It's okay. It's okay. Oh, I haven't even finished. I haven't even finished what's in here. I haven't even finished what's in here yet. But when I told Phil that I got these to play around with and get to know better, he got very excited because he had actually been looking at the Røde wireless Pro system for us at OSI. And that's the other thing too. The reason this is what I consider one of the bigger upgrades that we're having at OSI is because we have a lot of things going for us as a paranormal team, but one of the things we need to work on is our personal audio, particularly when we're recording episodes. And I just want to make sure that our audio is up to snuff. Okay, so nothing big here. This is just a typical cloth that you would use to, you know, clean the surface. Wax on, wax off, wax on, wax off. But nice to have. Nice to have. All right, so let's leave that over here. I feel like I almost need a carrying case for the carrying case. Okay, that's the anti-moisture thing. I don't need that. Now, we have here, this cable contains Kevlar. Has the potential risk of causing lacerations or strangulation. Avoid looping the cable around the neck and keep out of reach with children. Okay, I believe this is... Again, I'm going to check this. Now, okay, okay, these are two cables. These are two cables that go with. I'm assuming they go with the microphone. This is where I wish we had the instruction manual. But one thing at a time. One thing at a time. We got this. We got this. If I remember correctly, I did pull up. Okay. I did pull up a page. Okay. This is good music to look stuff up with. Oh, wait. Yeah, with the Wireless Pro's timecode capability, you can perfectly synchronize your audio and video with ease. No need for complex and expensive external timecode systems. I want to know how to do this. Never lose a recording. Harness the freedom of wireless. What's in the box? Okay. Oh my god. They actually give you the option. That's what I thought these were. These cables right here, are actual lavalier mics. These are the original lavalier mics. And yes, these are the same mics that people would do this with if they were doing stuff on TikTok. Which apparently Phil just discovered, and it drove him bananas. He was like, what are these people doing? Why? And I had to break it to him gently. Okay, so here's the lavalier regulatory safety guide. Again, nice to have. Not as nice as instructions, but still nice to have. And again, this is what I mean by I love how places have been paying attention to packaging and how, you know, and of course, like, you know, ways of storing stuff. That's great. One of my hang-ups, though, is that they're doing it at the cost of a instruction manual. And the thing is, if I hadn't gone on ahead and pulled up the actual website for the Rode Wireless Pro, I wouldn't have known these are actual lavalier mics. And you don't really want to be guessing with this kind of stuff when you're working it out on the field. All right, let's see what else is in here. I'm saving the best for last. Are these? No. Wow. Okay. Nicely done, Rode. Nicely done. I can't wait to show you what these are. Okay. But my fingers have to get past the plastic bag. Panic, I hope you're doing well today. I hope you're feeling a little better than you did yesterday. Remember, every day above ground's a good day. Is this it really? Oh my god, it really is. Wow. Let me show you let me show you, chat, what that is right there. I'm going to go to the close-up camera so you can see it. Let me just the joys of working live, everybody. The joys of working live. Okay. So here we go. See this little thing right here? Good. It's good to hear. Watch. It's a windscreen. They offered customized windscreens for their own lavaliers. So now if I want to be a real YouTuber, I can record a video like this. No. Oh, but that is so cool. That is so freaking cool. So if we want to make these, so we have the option of either clipping these on as proper microphones, or we can actually use these as we can go on ahead and I want to make sure I film this right. So everybody sees that. Good. And there you are. This is so slick. And in here, they have, as you can see, well, not as you can't see. I can see it, but you can't. But I'm giving it. They have these little apparatus and devices. This right here, everybody, when I'm holding in the main camera, this is the clamp that you use. It's just a little pinch, right? And what you do is you take the microphone and you put it. Let's see here. Whoops. See the main U clamp right here. The main U clamp right here. You put the microphone there, and then now I'm gonna have to go for this next one. I'm gonna have to go to the main camera. So give me a second. I'm gonna switch back to intermission. Woo. Did I just? Oh. I'm having a true Twitch Dad moment. I've just lost the clasp that was in my hand. Alright. Oh, found it. Okay. I'll move everybody back to where we were. Alright. You know, I've seen people do unboxings before. Man, they make it look easy. And they don't have that to deal with. What is it, Vi? What is it, Viola? Would you like to come here and share your grief with everyone? Why don't you come over here and share the grief? You mock me! You mock me live on stream, you bastard! Alright. So basically, just to review, I'm taking this small clasp and I'm putting it with this lavalier mic. Because, and that's what it looks like. This is what a lavalier mic looks like. Now I'm going to go on ahead and get this off my chest, and I'm only going to do it one time. You do not use a lavalier mic like this. You do not use a lavalier mic like this. Now there are some people on TikTok that are taking the piss out of it, and they're actually getting little lavalier mics that are designed like wee little microphones, and then they hold on to them. They hold it onto them on purpose. You know, there's this one dude, I can't remember his name on TikTok. The guy is absolute genius, and he's got this beautiful gravitas voice. Beautiful gravitas voice. Bald gentleman. Maybe, Spence, you've seen him talk before. He has a very affected voice, and I really like his content. He has a little microphone. It looks like a proper microphone, but it's now in lavalier size. It is gold, and he holds it like this. So he gets it. He gets it. But the question is, why would I use these clamps versus the magnetic clamps and just pop this sucker on, right? Well, with this, I can just go on ahead and I can bend it. I can bend it like Beckham, right? And then I come up here and I clasp it on. And then I start talking. And if I were to talk, you know, with a lavalier mic like this, one, it's not going to be as noticeable, and two, it's just going to be easier to manage. And then my hands are free, so I can go on ahead and I can talk normally. This is very cool. This is a very complete system. I kind of dig this. Okay, I'm gonna put that back over here. And I believe what's left, because I think we're gonna end this little unboxing on windscreens as well. Not end the stream, mind you, but yeah. Oh, let's get back to the setup here. Okay. So you'll notice what I'm putting out here in the main screen here. You'll notice these look like little triples. They're not. They're not little triples. They are in fact windscreens. These are replaceable windscreens for the current windscreens that we have. Oh, that's really slick. That is really, really slick. Now, I believe you can get... Oh, wait. I think... Nope. Yeah, these are also additional windscreens. Just see. Yep. Oh, that is clever. Wow, that is clever. Okay. No. He says as he drops yet another. It's never good to have stuff in black and then you have a dark floor. Okay. So here's how the windscreen works if you're going to use these devices. You got two types of windscreens. One windscreen you can tell fastens onto the lavalier extension. But then you've got this one here, and you'll notice that it's got this little extended round bit, right? You see that? So the extended round bit, I'm going to show it for another camera I've got over here, basically does this. It just snaps right in. Triumphant finish. But that's what it does. That is really something. Pretty freaking cool. So, here's another reason why I wish we had a let me just see. I'm really curious about the magnetic backings here. And all right. No, that's not how it works. I feel like I have to take this off. Yeah. I feel like I have to take this clasp off and put this clasp on to get the magnetic backing to work. And again, I don't have an instruction manual that's telling me exactly how to do that. And I really don't want to F anything up on these things. Because if you're curious, because I'm sure that is the next big question, how much does the Rode Wireless Pro go for? Well, I'm glad you asked, because it turns out I do have something pulled up here so that I can go in ahead and tell you all this is how much it goes for. You can pick up the Rode Wireless from Sweetwater. You can pick up all of this, right? $400. Roughly $400. And I believe this is the latest version, because there's another Rode Wireless that is available for $300, but I believe that is the previous model. Now, that seems very expensive. It seems very expensive, right? But a couple of things to keep in mind. One, it's Rode. And Rode makes exceptional gear. They really, really do. They make exceptional gear. Secondly, you're getting a lot of stuff here that I didn't realize you're getting. For example, you're getting replacement clasps here. Clasps that it looks like you can actually color code them, so that you know if you use the color code rings that are featured here. If you use the color code rings, the color code rings can say, okay, green is channel 1 and red is channel 2. You know, just little touches like that. That is not what you're paying for, obviously. There's also the windscreens, which are really nice, and I'm sure you can get replacement windscreens. The magnetic backings, though, are a big thing. That's a big selling point for me. But I first want to know how that works. I want to know how you get the magnetic clasps to work. Yeah, 2 mag clips, 3 furries. The accessory case, right? All right. So now here's a user guide. Okay, so let's take a look at the user guide. Let's see. The Wireless Pro user guide explains everything you need to know about using your Wireless Pro and recording incredible audio to your content. Again, great, but here's the thing that I'm trying to figure out. Is the content stored on this, or does the content need to be relayed to another device? Now, what I've seen some people have the Wireless Pro. I'll just see if I can get it to. Does it fit? This would be so cool if it did. But I want to make sure I can get it off as well. That's pretty slick. To be able to put it in a hot shoe like that, and literally I can just look down and go, okay, mic 1 is working, the mix is coming in proper, we're all good. Wow. But again, I'd like to know, how do I get this into here, or how do I get this into another device or something along those lines? That's why we got the user guide. So let's see what we can learn about this together, shall we? If you're curious about Viola, I believe Viola has gone back upstairs. Where's Postman? Yeah, okay. Features. Okay. So... Yep, that is what it's for. Okay. So we have the LCD display, right? LCD display, boom. Boom. That's the LCD display. Come on, focus. Focus on the LCD display. There you go. That's it. All right, so there's the LCD display. Got the USB-C connector, which is right over here. Good. The 3.5 millimeter connector, which is right there. Yeah, got that. I got the button. I don't know what the button does. Then there's a left navigation button and a right navigation button. Okay. So the mysterious road button, and then we've got the left and right navigation button. And then we have a routing mode selector, which is okay, which is the I believe I have to push both of these at the same point. All right. Then there's the transmitter, which is basically it's the inbuilt microphone or the lavalier microphone. There's the it has roughly the same specs. It's got the USB connector here. It's got the built-in mic here. It's got the lavalier. It's got the TRS input here. A record button, which is this button right here, and USB-C connector, battery. Okay, all right. And then of course we have the mysterious road button here. The mysterious road button here is basically a mute. At least that's what it is by default. That's what it is. Cleaning out my junk drawer. No, Starman. Playing with a new gadget, but bringing everybody in so I can do an impromptu review of it. We're also doing this as a YouTube video as well, just so that I can introduce people if they're looking to upgrade their audio game in paranormal investigation. This is one way we can do it. I want to break this in when we go to Gettysburg. We're going to Gettysburg on Tuesday. We being me and Pip. Phil may be making an appearance there. We are not, however, going to be going to the original Farnsworth Inn location that we said we were. Matter of fact, we are going to be... Where did I just put my phone? Twitch Dad having a moment. Yes. Okay, we are actually going to... So I pull up previous text messages. No. Balladary Inn is where we're going. Balladary Inn. That should be fun. Place used to be a field hospital. There's been some juju happening there, so we'll see how that goes. All right. And before we finish tonight, I'm going to make sure that we're going to do at least one recording on this device. But as you can see, there's a lot to it here. I love the packaging. I love just the small little details that they put into making this easy to store, easy to very compact. I like that. But let's see how easy it is to incorporate into a setup. That's the big thing we got to do. All right. Now I'm gonna give it one strike. It would be really nice if the user guide wasn't online. Because hopefully it's a one and done kind of thing, but it's just nice to be able to have something in print that you can just go on ahead and pull up and just do the thing with it. Okay, turning on your Wireless Pro. Each transmitter and receiver unit features a Røde or umlaut or whatever you want to call this. What is that called? The O with the slash through it. Hang on, Alexa. What is the character called with the O and a slash through it?
Good evening, T. Sorry, I don't know that one.
Of course it doesn't. Okay. Functions of the power button as well as performing various other functions. Simply long press this button to power on or off the units. Okay, so that's good to know. By default, the Wireless Pro transmitters will automatically power down after 15 minutes if they are unpaired and not recording, but this can be disabled via Røde Central with the timeout toggle. The receiver does not power down automatically. Okay. So when this is on, so when the receiver is on, the receiver is on for good. Okay, that's good to know. All right. Okay. Understanding and navigating the display. The Wireless Pro receiver features an LCD display that shows you critical information about your audio levels, connectivity, recording status, and more. It also allows you to navigate the system's various settings. To navigate these options, use the left and right navigation buttons on the receiver, either with a short press or a long press. Short press being less than 1 second, the right being 1 second or more. Now, that's the Wireless Pro receiver, which is this device right here. Because the thing I noticed is the microphone themselves do not have any kind of display. There's no display on there. So that's good to know. It's good to know literally coming out of the box. All right. So let's see what happens when I start navigating. Okay, so right now, this is what it looks like it does. Okay, it gives me. Oh, that's interesting. It always defaults back to the original thing. Okay, that's kind of cool. So let's go on ahead and let's look at this. So we go here. So I can see channel 1, I can see channel 2. Gain mode. Okay. And that's it. Alright, let me just see what happens. Is it the same thing? Ah, okay, so that's another. This is another. So that was just going with one of the buttons. Oh, interesting. So I can either take it. I can either make the default louder or softer. Okay. Okay, another nice thing is wow. The display can also switch this to be just a standard straight up mic, or it can be more dynamic. And dynamic is. Are you live or is this clip? No, I'm live. I'm live, Gog. How are you? So the 3 buttons will perform different functions depending on which screen you're currently on. But they correspond to the on-screen symbols and settings that are physically closest to them for quick identification. For instance, when the output gain adjustment screen, the left navigation button lowers the gain as it's closer to the on-screen symbol. While the right navigation, okay, that makes sense. Huh. Okay. I still wouldn't quite call this intuitive, but okay. Here we go. Pairing your wireless. When you first power on your Wireless Pro, the transmitter and receiver will automatically pair. Okay. With you can also manually pair them if required. Okay, so this is good to know. This is good to know, right? Yeah, the posture check in this is going to be often. It's going to be furious. Okay, but thank you, Gog. Yeah, I believe the reason why there is such a huge lag between what you see in closed captioning and what you're seeing on the actual video itself, because I have been hopping back and forth. And again, this is something that I might have to talk to Streamlabs about, because one of the things that I'm seeing is that when I live stream, and I'm live streaming from my desktop. I'm not live streaming from my phone, I'm live streaming from my desktop. And the fact that the lag is so dramatic, and that I'm paying for Ultra, Streamlabs Ultra, I shouldn't have this kind of lag. I should not have this kind of lag. I really shouldn't. But thank you all for bearing with me. Thank you all for being here tonight. I really do appreciate it. Yeah, see, right now I'm looking at the video, and I just took a sip. I mean, this should not be the cost of multi-streaming. This should not be the cost. And if Streamlabs wants to, you know, they still want to be like the go-to people that they want to be, this kind of crap can't happen. Just saying. Just saying. All right, back to it. With all your units powered on, short press the right navigation button on the receiver to cycle to the first transmitter screen, and then long press the right navigation button to enter pairing mode. The display will read pair TX now. Pairing transmitter. Yeah, okay. Well, these are already paired, so I don't necessarily have to worry about that. But again, this really should have, you know, like a physical manual. With the Wireless Pro receiver connect to a computer running Røde Central. Wait. That's pairing in Røde Central. Okay, so I don't necessarily worry about that. Battery and charging. That's now I will say battery and charging pretty self-explanatory. I put these things in here, boom, they start charging. So nothing to see here. That's pretty self-explanatory. Okay. So, oops. All right. So the charge case, I can skip battery level indicators. Yep. Again, pretty self-explanatory, but I got that. Again, very nice. Attaching or mounting your attaching and mounting your Wireless Pro. Both the Wireless Pro transmitters and receiver feature are integrated clips. Both the Wireless Pro transmitters and receiver feature an integrated clip. These can be used to attach the transmitter units to clothing and other items on the slot, and slot the receiver into a cold shoe mount of a camera or similar device to firmly secure it into place. So nice. Bye, Bast. Okay. The Wireless Pro comes with 2 MagClip Go accessories included in the box, one for each transmitter. You can use the attachment for more flexibility when attaching a Wireless Pro transmitter to clothing. Simply slide the MagClip Go clip, the larger component, over the wireless. Oh, see, again, I would have not known to have put this. I would have thought, oh, you just pop it loose, and then the thing's busted. So yeah. And there it is. And there it is. I'll do that again for everybody, just so you can see it. Because once it happens, it's pretty simple. He says as he's struggling to take it off. Now, why am I not doing this with the other one? Because I want to make sure I can do it with the first one. Does it come off? He asks. Let me just see something here. Let me just see how it's. Yeah, it should just slide off. Okay. All right. There we go. All right. It does slide off. It's just very. So here's how it works. Man, this is tough to do with a second camera. Okay. This is why we rehearse stuff. Okay. So you basically push that up. This slides on. And that's it. And then I go on. I feel like I'm on the Christmas edition of the dating game right now. And I just pop that on, right? And this is where this gets really, really seamless. Boom. Granted, I do feel like I should be going number 1 to bridge, you know? The call to bridge, yes. But still, that's really... Now, the other thing I could do is this, where... I mean, I don't have to do it now, but that's really slick. Really nice. Okay. So that's a point right there. But again, had I not gone to the website, I would have not have known. I would have thought, oh, this just snaps off, not slips over. And I could have busted this thing. So, you know, Røde should have kind of thought that through, I think. Connecting an external microphone, which is this, right? We've already done that. You can connect any microphone or audio source featuring a 3.5 millimeter TRS output to the Wireless Pro, including the on-camera shotgun microphone, such as the Video Mic NTG. Plug-in power will be provided if needed. Connecting your wireless... Oh, that's what it does. Oh, that is freaking cool. Okay. Now we're cooking with gas, chat. Now we're cooking with gas. You can connect the Wireless Pro's receiver via the 35mm TRS output using the included TRS to TRS cable, or USB using the included USB-C to USB-C cable. Now this, I don't think is going to be that way, but let me just see here. Mic is right here. Yep. Okay, if you were using the 3.5mm output, which is this, right? Which is that. Okay, now I've got to actually clear some stuff out here, so I can do this proper. I get excited about little things. I don't mind saying it, chat. I get excited about little things, and new tech is one of those things. So you know, and this is something I have been personally eyeballing. The fact that I'm getting a chance to actually review this is pretty damn exciting for me. So, what I'm going to do, since the spotlight should be on, something else I'm working on for 2024, more desk space, because stuff like this is kind of tough to do in my house right now. Okay. So, what we're going to do is we're going to take this mic. We're going to take... We're going to take this we're going to take this mic, I think. No, it's the receiver. We're going to take this receiver. We're going to hook it up to this camera. And we're going to use this cable to do it with. I think I've got that right. Yeah, okay. All right. Again, if anybody has any questions in chat about this gear, about paranormal investigation, or about what we're doing here, just let me know. Okay, so I can connect the Wireless Pro's receiver via the 35mm. If your camera... Now, again... They're doing a 35mm camera, but I should be able to do it with this camera as well. Okay, so it says if you're using... First, ensure the output gain mode is set to manual, which is the default setting. Do this. Press the right navigation button until you cycle through to gain mode. Okay. All right. And then press the left navigation button to cycle through the options until you have manual, indicated by the level icon. You can also use the camera preset gain mode, indicated by the camera icon. See camera preset section for more information. Okay. Oh, so this is the level icon. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Plug-in power detect. By default, the Wireless Pro will automatically power on or off when the camera it's connected to also powers on or off, as long as the receiver detects power. You can disable this setting via Røde Central. Okay. Connecting your Wireless Pro to a smartphone. That's pretty cool. Don't think I'm going to be doing that yet, but I may be doing it when I test this for the book. But let's see what happens when I do this. Okay. Okay, so first, we're going to do this. Okay. Now I should be able to take this, plug it in here, and then plug this in. Now, I'm not sure what that means or what that does, but well, it says, because technically it's saying that is now connected. It's saying that this audio source, it's saying that this is now connected to the camera. See, it's subtle. It's stuff like this, chat, that you sometimes have to learn on your own. And I'd rather make those errors in judgment and what have you. I'd rather do that here than actually on an investigation or somewhere else. Okay, if you're using the to do so, press the right navigation button until you cycle through the game menu. You can also use the camera preset. Plug in power detect. By default, the Wireless Pro receiver will automatically power on or off when the camera it's connected to also powers on or off, as long as the receiver detects power. You can disable this setting via Røde Central. Okay. I'm connecting Wireless Pro to a computer. I'm not going to be doing that this go around. Connecting headphones or headsets to the receiver. The 35mm tuner on the Wireless Pro receiver is super versatile. Now, oh, well, it can be either one or the other. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, yeah. Headset's the receiver. Oh wait, receiver. No, transmitter, receiver. Using the windshields, which is basically, yeah, got that. Routing modes. The Wireless Pro is capable of recording 3 different audio sources at the same time, 2 transmitters, and a headset mic. Okay, cool. The receiver outputs a stereo signal for both its USB-C and 35mm and 35mm connections, giving you 2 discrete audio channels to work with. Trust me, I can read. Audio channels to work with, and these can be routed to the output in a number of different ways. The routing menu is also where you see timecode configuration options. Yeah, one step at a time. We're just trying to get this thing to record. Merge, split, and safety. In merge mode, the 2 transmitters are combined into a single sound output. This is great if you're using the Wireless Pro in a live presentation setup or only using one transmitter and want the audio to be recorded onto both channels of your recording device. Okay, that makes sense. Split mode. In split mode, each transmitter's output is recorded onto separate channels left and right onto the Wireless Pro's output. This means each channel can be processed individually in post-production, which is great for 2-person interviews and other recording scenarios where you need to be able to edit and mix each sound source independently. If you're using a headset microphone connected to receivers, the audio from the transmitters will be merged onto the output's left channel and the RX mic will be routed into the right channel. That's if we're doing 3 channels. So basically what they're saying is that if I want to, I could have, like, let's say I could have my voice in here, Bill's voice in here, and then, you know, the 2 of us can make the magic happen that way. So, okay. So I see what they're talking about there. Trying to keep these things in the I'm trying to keep these things in the frame. Do you know, I can honestly say this is one of the toughest streams I have ever had to do because I've got so much I'm handling right now. Okay, when the safety mode is activated, when the safety channel is activated, the wireless probe will also output a second channel of audio, 10 decibels lower than the main channel. This is useful in case your sound source gets very loud unexpectedly in your audio channel. Wow. See, this is the stuff that Phil would probably educate me on. How split mode is routed. Okay. Okay. Now that's if I have... Yeah, okay. Adjusting gain modes and levels. Okay. Okay. With this mode, you can cycle between any of the camera's preset you have loaded. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Adjusting output gain levels. Okay, gain assist. Gain assist and input gain. Got it. Okay, here we go. Here we go. The auto gain assist mode will give you a smoother, more consistent sound, which can be better in a recording scenario like an interview where your audio levels are jumping around a lot. The dynamic gain assist mode balances your audio while maintaining dynamics, resulting in a more natural sound. This can be better in a controlled recording environment where the sound you're recording is more even. Okay. So if I want a more natural sound, I'm going to go with dynamic as opposed to auto. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. We're already trying different things with this stuff. Still haven't... Now, keep in mind, everybody, still haven't gotten to recording yet. I've been live for an hour and a half, and we have not even gotten to the recording part of this. Configuring routing modes in Røde Central. I don't think I need to worry about this just yet. But let's read it anyway. Let's read it anyway just to make sure that we're not missing something. Because that's the thing I've also noticed too. Whenever you're teaching yourself something new and you say, maybe I don't need that part yet, 9 times out of 10 you skip over the part that you need the most. So sometimes the truth sucks. Okay. Configuring routing modes in Røde Central. With your wireless Pro receiver connected to your camera or phone, you can select between all the available routing modes as well as timecode modes if enabled by clicking the routing menu. Select the routing menu sections. Okay. I think I'm going to leave that alone for now because I think they're talking about configuring routing modes, camera presets, and they're using something called Røde Central. We're going to make the bold assumption selecting a camera preset on your receiver with your camera preset, but see now they're again talking about 35mm cameras. You can also create your own presets by selecting custom from the list of manufacturers. Here you'll be able to get a preset label show up in the wireless Pro display. Configuring backlight and LED dimming. Nope. Configuring the O button. What? What? Okay, sorry. This is what I just read about configuring the O button. Both the transmitters and receiver feature an O button, which is that thing right there. Hang on, I need to make sure that popped up right. It's this button right here. Come on, focus on the O button. It's very hard to focus on, I know. But yeah, it's that button right there. Okay. On the receiver, you can automatically drop a marker. That is huge because. So, let me give it an example. You actually see me do it. You actually see me do this at the Fauquier County Jail investigation. When you see me do it at the Fauquier County Jail, I'm recording, I'm talking, and then something happens. So what I do is that I just hit the record button again. And when you hit the record button, it drops a marker. And that marker is a great resource to go back to look at in case you need something to look at. There we go. Places a mark in the onboard recordings of both transmitters. That's for the receiver. Starts or stops onboard recording for both transmitters simultaneously. The transmitter. Now that's on the receiver. On the receiver. The transmitter places a mark in the onboarding recording of just that transmitter on which you press the button, and then it also mutes. So then that means it's muted. Okay. Interesting. Okay. If the transmitter is unpaired, short pressing it will enter it into pairing mode. Okay. Okay. High pass filters. Again, we're kind of getting. Okay, here we go. Onboard now we're getting to the nitty gritty. Onboard recording and 32-bit float. Both the Wireless Pro transmitters feature an onboarding recording function, each capable of recording over 40 hours of 32-bit float audio from the inbuilt microphones or any external mic connected to its 35mm input. This means that if your wireless signal momentarily drops out on your camera audio clips, you'll always have clean backup audio available. Wow. Wow. Okay, sorry. I have to send this to Phil. I have to send this to Phil as a text. I just give me a minute. Bear with me, everybody. I've got to quickly. I've got to take a quick look because sweet baby J, that is huge. Okay. All right. So where was I? I was a bit overwhelmed, everybody, by that. That is a big deal. That anytime you can get automatic backups like that, that is yeah. Okay, sorry. I'm not easily distracted about all this. So this is. Oh, by the way, if you're curious too, if you notice that the lighting is kind of, I got this green on one side, this purple on the other, and it looks very warm. I'm using the Alonzi lights that I reviewed in the 5-Minute Paranormals, and I'm pretty proud of the way this little lighting scheme has turned out. It's really nice. It's really nice. Okay. Audio files with yeah, okay. So 32-bit float audio, right. Okay, onboard recording modes. There are 2 different modes for recording your Wireless Pro that you can configure using Røde Central, manual, and always. In this mode, onboard recording are started and stopped when you press the record button on the transmitter. always. In this mode, onboard recordings will always be running if the transmitter is powered on, even if it's not paired. I didn't realize that it looked very festive. Now that's interesting, though. I just the delay on that. The delay on that was not that bad. Anyway, so manual in this mode, onboard recordings are started and stopped when you press the record button on the transmitter. Yes, because this is the receiver. You can also press the receiver's 0 button to start and stop recording on your transmitters when it's in record mode. See the configuring the button section for more information. In this mode, onboard recordings will always be running if the transmitter is powered on, even if it's not paired or connected to a receiver. Okay. Interesting. Okay. For the transmitters, there we go. For the transmitters in manual recording mode, use the receiver's button. We'll start and stop recording. Just as using the receiver's button will start and stop recording, just the transmitter's dedicated record button does. But for the transmitters in always recording mode, pressing the receiver's will start a new recording. I think it may sound like I want to stay in manual. Here we go. How to export onboard recordings. There are 2 methods for exporting your onboard recordings onto your computer for your Wireless Pro transmitters. You can either quickly copy the files from the transmitters or use Røde Central. While it's faster to directly export your recordings to your desktop, using Røde Central gives you access to placed markers along with a variety of export options, such as the ability to normalize your audio, change its file format, sample rate, bit weight, and loudness. Direct wave export. To export recordings directly, again, we still haven't gotten to here's how you record. To export recordings directly, start by placing your Wireless Pro in its charge case and connecting the case to your computer. No! To export recordings directly, start by placing your Wireless Pro in its charge case and connecting the case to your computer using the super speed USB-C cable. Your Wireless Pro transmitters will show up as a removable device on your computer, just as any other hard drive or USB storage would. You can quickly copy your recorded files to your computer. Wow. Okay, that's pretty ballin' right there. So when you export stuff with Røde Central, you place the wireless in the charge case and connect it, Open Røde Central, click the transmitter from the left-hand side that you wish to export audio from. Your recordings will be listed chronologically in the left-hand column from newest to oldest. I think it's a great wow. Basically, all I have to do is pop them in this Spence. I just pop them back in here. I then plug this into here, and bada bing, bada beep, it's done. So yeah, I think it's a good wow. I think it's a very good wow. I think it's a great wow. Click on a recording, you'll see its waveform data, as well as information on any audio dropouts or markers. More on that shortly in the timeline at the top of the software. In the bottom right corner, you'll see a number of export settings. So basically, when I export using Røde Central, it's just going to give me a few more bells and whistles. It's really it gives me more options for the audio. Now, just so you all know, chat, Spence is also an audio professional, and they are very good at what they do. Very, very good. And Now, I don't know the kind of audio that Spence does probably won't call for this type of thing, but they can respect what's happening here. Now, I will show you real quick, though, something else I got from Røde. And this is a neat little extra song. I mean, I'm definitely going to be talking about it. I don't know if I will ever have a use for this, but I can definitely say that it will get some ink in Podcasting for Dummies, the 5th edition, because yeah, it's definitely an upgrade. So Røde had this thing called, they had these dynamic mics that they would use for podcast that podcasters were encouraged to use, but now this is what they want you to do. As you can see, I put the wireless mic in here, and then I've got a wireless handheld mic. Now, what I'm thinking about trying with this, maybe not this week, but I'm thinking about these cameras have an option where I could do this. The difference is, though, is that by having a mic like that, it would work to an extent. But what I really want to have for these types of cameras that I've got here, I want to use something that's closer to a shotgun mic. This is not by taking this lavalier mic, this transmitter, and putting it in a casing like this. That does not turn into a shotgun mic. A shotgun mic is built differently. It has different pickups altogether. But I do think that this is a pretty big upgrade from what they had recently, or what they were promoting recently for podcasters and that. But this is pretty slick. That's a pretty slick little a slick option for your Røde Wireless Pro. So I may not have a use for this, but I'm definitely going to be giving it some ink in the 5th edition. All right. Okay, how to adjust or normalize? No, okay, we don't want to do that. Again, I would like to record something here. Markers, batch export, deleting, using time code. Jeez. I see that now they're getting into heavy duty stuff here. They're talking about using time code. They're talking about markers, adjusting the audio quality. We haven't even said here's the step-by-step process on how to record with it. All right. I've connected it. Features. Okay, here we go. Contents. Okay. Contents. Oh, wow. I must have breezed right by it then. Maybe I'm making this harder than what it is. That's a possibility. Okay, so let's see what happens. Alright, so let me go on ahead and I just want to see what it sounds like. All right. So there's my clip-on mic here. Be right back, chat. So, my game plan. What happens if I do this? I just want to see. Okay, that's muted. That just powers it off. So right now, this is just okay. So, because I just want to see. I could also do this just to make sure everyone's paired. Let's see what happens if I take transmitter number 2, which is in my hand, pop it back in here. Automatically cuts off. Okay, all right. That's kind of what I want to do. Oh, look at that! It's charging right now. Oh, yeah. That is just so neat. That is so freaking cool. Okay. So let me go on ahead and see what happens. Because what I want to see is that if I record myself using this lavalier mic, if I'm using this mic system, and this is plugged in, I want to see if my mic check 1. Oh my God, it is paired up. It's yeah. Wow. Okay. Let's see what the difference is. So I'm gonna do a little project here kind of thing here. Okay. Just bear with me, everybody. How does he do that? Oh, he's turning his wrist. Okay. Let's do this. Okay. Hi everyone, this is T. Morris. I am doing a test right now with the wireless Pro system from Røde, and this is a big experiment for me. They are supposed to pair with the phone. They are supposed to pair with the phone, Spence. So I'm gonna obviously try that out as well. But right now I just want to see how this is gonna work, and I also got to figure out. When I use it, do I export the? I can do it separately. Okay, never mind. Ooh, that's gonna sound neat there. Okay, so I'm gonna finish this clip, and then after I finish this clip, I'm gonna go back and record another clip without this, so that I can hear the difference between the audio of the onboard mic and the audio from the Røde Podcaster Pro, Wireless Pro, which, again, this is a major upgrade. But yes, they should pair with a phone. They should pair with a phone as well. All right, that's it. Baby's first recording, everybody. Baby's first recording. It just, and the thing that I find amazing is that just by plugging it in, like you see here, just by plugging it in, you'll see. You can see where. Come on, focus. We're just focused on it. You can see in the lower right corner of the display. That's my voice, and this is what it's picking up. I swear, if this is as good as I'm hoping it's going to be, this is really going to up our game. All right, so. Now comes the other part where I take this off. And just to be safe, I'm gonna turn the camera off. It's always a good idea to turn the camera off. By the way, if you're curious about the signatures that are on the camera, these are all folks that were part of Project Fear. This is Tanner Wiseman. That's Chelsea, and then there's Alex, and there's Dakota at the bottom, and they were super nice. They were super freaking nice. Okay, let me just go ahead and take this off. I'm gonna start to get very excited about this. If it's as good as it's promising to be. All right. So that was recorded with. That was recorded with this. And now, but it was recorded well, no. If I'm understanding it right, that recorded directly onto the camera, but we're going to find out. Okay. All right, let's go for take 2. And hi everybody, this is the second recording take. I am currently working with the Røde wireless mic system, but I have now unplugged the receiver. I've unplugged the receiver from this camera. I'm now using the onboard microphones, and I'm doing a quick clip comparison to see what is the difference between how I sound using the onboard mics versus the clip-on Røde Wireless Pro. If it's as good as I think it is, this is going to be a game changer, and I cannot wait to share this with Phil. But we'll see how it goes. Okay. Again, quick test. We're done here. I'm also multi-streaming right now, and everything seems to be going smooth-ish. So yeah, no complaints. All right, everybody. Thanks a lot. Talk to you later. All right. So those are my two clips, and I skipped over the section about having it pair up with the phone, but as you can see, there's a lot of, as you see in this camera right here, from this camera, there's a lot of accessories that come with this. This is not. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff you get with this. There's a lot of stuff you get with this. Okay. I'm just gonna put that there so you can see it close. The design. I'll also say the design of this device is actually quite nice. It's a very nice device. It's a very nice smooth design. Okay. All right. I think I know what I need to do now. Okay. So let's see what happens here. And for those of you just joining me, hi, how are you? My name is T. You can call me T Monster or Twitch Dad. Right now, I am doing an unboxing, a how-to video setup, learning how to work with this device here, which is the Røde Podcaster Pro. The Røde Wireless Pro series, and yeah. So far, I have been pleasantly blown away by everything here. I've been absolutely blown away by it. So I can't wait to. I just did my first recording here, so now I'm going to find out the quality. So let's see what happens. All right. And the good news is I've got a lot of stuff plugged in here, but I have it plugged into a multifaceted card reader USB port thing. Let's just see. No, let's not do that. Okay. You said you mounted. Let's try that again. What do you mean? I didn't see it. Come on, let's try again. Oh, now it's not going to mount at all? Technology. Come on. Come on, where is it? Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna give it a second or two. I have a plan B if I can't use the card reader that's currently connected onto it. Okay. Once more with feeling. Here we go. There you are. There's Kenneth. Okay. All right. And I just lost one of my lights. Boom. That's okay. That's okay. I have a replacement light for it too. But it's nice to know that I got... I'll have to look at how much time I got out of the light. Just under 2 hours. Just under 2 hours on that one light. I'm pretty happy with that. But now I have this weird, like, Hulk green kind of vibe happening. Let me just see what this light is set on. Well, this is... Oh, that's on fireworks. we don't want that. No, that's a little much. That's a little much. Let's go ahead. 60T RGB. And... yeah, that'll work. Okay. But first things first, it did record. Tell me I recorded. I did record. What am I talking about? I did record. Okay. Let's try. Oh, I think I know what the problem was. I have set up the camera that it's going to go from the B slot to the A slot. And when it goes from B to A, it doesn't go to B until it doesn't go to the A slot until B fills up. Yeah. There we go. There you are. Okay. All right. So let's take these two. Let's take these two, and we're going to put these into. I'm going to put these onto the desktop so that I can find them easily. Oh, and for those of you who are joining late, I did want to say real quick, if you're curious about whether or not the new Miyazaki film is worth the trip and the cost of going to see on the big screen, the answer is unequivocally yes. It was an absolute joy to watch. It was an absolute joy to watch. Loved it. Freaking loved it. Sam loved it. It was just a delightful time. Okay, so I need to go towards like 250 here. Okay. Alright, I just need to mount this light and we'll be good. So give me a moment, everybody. Enjoy the... Oh wait, no, I can do this. Ah! I can blind myself. I need to do a review of the Manfrotto tripods because these things are amazing. All right, that's all I got to do. Okay. Now, this should be interesting because reviewing the audio, I should be able to hear a difference between... I should be able to hear a difference between one and the other, even on these speakers. I'm trying to remember if I have any speakers I can just plug into my computer. I used to have some, but now, unfortunately I don't know where they are. Okay. All right, let's. So I'm gonna pause the Christmas music for just a moment, if you don't mind, and I'm gonna. I'm gonna pause the Christmas music. Did you pause it? It has paused. Has it? Yes, it has. Okay. So this is what the native camera audio sounds like, everybody. And hi, everybody. This is the second recording take. I am currently working with the Røde wireless mic system, but I have now unplugged. All right. Let's just let's see what I can open that up with. Okay. Now, so here are the audio. You can hear the different audio quality of the audio quality of the onboard camera. The onboard camera has a very open, boomy kind of sound to it, and yeah, that is what I've come to expect from the camera. Camera's got a boominess to it. That's the only way I can describe it. Okay, so there's 25. Where's 26? There's 26. Okay. I'm just moving it to a larger screen so it's a little easier for me to access. Okay. All right. So first off, let's listen to this. And hi, everybody. This is the second recording take. I am currently working with the Røde wireless mic system, but I have now unplugged the receiver. I've unplugged the receiver from this camera. I'm now using the onboard microphones, and I'm doing a quick clip comparison to see what is the difference between how I sound using the onboard mics versus the clip-on Røde Wireless Pro. If it's as good as I think it is, this is going to be a game changer, and I cannot wait to share this with Phil. But we'll see how it goes. Okay. Again, quick test. We're done here. I'm also multi-streaming right now, and everything seems to be going smooth-ish. So yeah, no complaints. All right, everybody. Thanks a lot. Talk to you later. All right. So that is what the native pickups are on the camera. Now, one of the things I remember, I wanted to touch base on this a little bit. One of the things that I heard a guy named he's a skeptic, but he's a skeptic paranormal investigator. I like him a lot. His name is Beardo. And if you haven't been watching his streams, if you haven't been watching his feeds, I kind of dig Beardo. He's got some good things to say. I'll be the first one to say I don't necessarily agree with every opinion of his, but we kind of are simpatico on some other things too. One of the things I will say that we are not simpatico on is when Beardo basically said, I don't need audio devices like this because the pickups on my camera should be fine. And I would love to sit Beardo down and go, let's talk about the joys of redundancy. Let's talk about the joys of hearing an EVP or something that you caught on a camera and then you also catch it here and then you also catch it on a third device. When you have that kind of redundancy, and also when you have the clarity of the pickups of a device like the Zoom H4n, that can make a difference. That can make a huge difference. And it's something that we pride on at Old Spirits, is having different devices, whether it's your phone, whether it's the H4n, whether it's the pickups on your camera. All that being said, this is why I'm always looking to improve what we have. So let's have a listen. Let's see what this sounds like. Hi everyone, this is T. Morris. I am doing a test right now with the wireless Pro system from Røde, and this is a big experiment for me. They are supposed to pair with the phone. They are supposed to pair with the phone, Spence. So I'm gonna obviously try that out as well. But right now I just want to see how this is gonna work, and I also got to figure out when I use it, do I? So I already pick up one thing. Pretty. It's pretty cool. There's that boominess that you get off of the onboard mics here. But with this microphone here, I can actually hear the fan clearly. It's not just like a boominess of the room. You can hear the tonal differences in the music, in my voice, and in the fan. That's amazing. Or did I can do it separately. Okay, never mind. That's gonna sound neat there. Okay, so I'm gonna finish this clip, and then after I finish this clip, I'm going to go back and record another clip without this, so that I can hear the difference between the audio of the onboard mic and the audio from the Røde Podcaster Pro, Wireless Pro, which, again, this is a major upgrade. But yes, they should pair with a phone. They should pair with a phone as well. All right, that's it. Okay. It'd be nice if I had a bit better of output, like if I could use the speakers instead of like external speakers as opposed to these speakers. But that's a big improvement. I think it is a big improvement. I just if you're curious, I just texted my wife. I'm calling on the powers of Twitch Mom, and I'm asking her.
I am watching you, know.
But do you have do we have like an external speaker or something that we can use? I thought once upon a time we had like a Bluetooth speaker, or we had.
What do you mean, the one we used at Halloween?
I don't know if that would be. Do you think that would be better than the speakers I have here on the Mac?
I would think so. I mean, it's.
If you want to get it, it's upstairs.
I don't know where they are. Where it is.
It's underneath the TV, baby. But
okay.
If you'd rather not.
You asked me to come down here for something, and I'm doing.
Yeah,
something.
I came down here because I wanted you to hear the difference between the two.
Okay.
But if you want to use my speakers, we can use my speakers. Okay, so this is the recording using this is the native the native speakers. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, sorry, or the native microphone. And hi everybody, this is the second recording take. I am currently working with the Røde wireless mic system, but I have now unplugged the receiver. I've unplugged the receiver from this camera. I'm now using the onboard microphones, and I'm doing a quick clip comparison to see what is the difference between how I sound using the onboard mics versus the clip-on Rode Wireless Pro. If it's as good as I think it is, this is going to be a game changer, and I cannot wait to share this with Phil. But we'll see how it goes. Okay. Again, quick test. We're done here. I'm also multi-streaming right now, and everything seems to be going smooth-ish. So yeah, no complaints. All right, everybody. Thanks a lot. Talk to you later. All right. That's the native. Here's the Rode. Hi everyone, this is T. Morris. I am doing a test right now with the wireless Pro
do you realize how rich? Listen to it for a
and
second.
This is a big experiment for you.
The fan
They are supposed to
doesn't
pair with the
sound
phone.
like
They
ambient
are supposed
noise.
to
You can
pair
actually hear
with
the
phone,
fan separately
Spence. So
from
I'm
everything
gonna,
else.
I'm gonna obviously try that out as well. But right now, I just want to see how this is going to work. And I also got to figure out when I use it, do I export it?
It's Timmy.
No, I can't do it separately. Okay, never mind.
All that I needed
Ooh, that's going to sound
came
neat
with
there.
it.
Okay, so I'm gonna finish this clip.
Did you see how I figured this out?
After I finish this clip, I'm gonna go back and record another clip without this. So that
hang on,
I
I'll
can
tell
get
you
the
in a second.
difference between
Seriously,
the audio of the onboard mic and the audio from the Rode
it fits in the hot
Podcaster
shoe, and then I plug this into
Wireless Pro,
here, and we're ready to go.
Again,
We're
this is a
ready to
major
go.
upgrade.
And
This is
it
a major
records it
upgrade.
on
But yes, they should
board
pair
as
with
a
the phone.
backup.
They should pair with the phone as well.
So it's recording on
It's
here.
there.
It's recording on here, and it's recording in here.
Oh, yeah, you don't need the H2 to be recording anything then.
Well, no, you still need the H core for like. Oh, so if you want to know what I texted Phil, this was something I read, and I texted it back to Phil. He hasn't responded yet, but this is what it says. Both the Wireless Pro's transmitters feature an onboard recording function, each capable of recording over 40 hours of 32-bit float audio from the inbuilt microphone or any external mic connected to its 3.5 millimeter input. This means that if your wireless signal momentarily drops out of your camera audio clips, you'll always have a clean backup audio available.
Oh, baby! All right.
And I just went, sweet baby J.
Well, I will make you watch this cat cut for his payment. Here you go.
Here you go.
Push the sound so you can hear it.
Go check it out.
Now?
No, tomorrow, Egghead. Now! Go ahead!
Actually, I think it's the other way. I think it's the other way around.
Oh, watch the next one though, because I saw this one and I was like, okay. There's a guy overspraying himself with cologne, but I was like, sometimes when we go
Where
like
does that clip come from?
I don't know.
Thank you, darling. Thank you for your
I've
time.
been doing valuable work upstairs.
As am I. I'm doing valuable work as well.
One of the Tabby Mafia was definitely trying to get out,
Oh dear.
but just pulling and pulling on the thing. So I shot him with a little spurt of water. That made him jump.
Oh. I'm sure he did not care for that.
He did it. He stopped.
He stopped.
going.
He stopped, but I mean,
Yeah, well,
You know,
I'm
drastic-
not going to make a habit of it.
these
but-
vile measures, I understand these vile measures, etc.,
I know.
etc., yada, yada, yada. Okay.
So,
So yeah, and here's the other thing too. These, so this is how we can, and I'm really curious as to.
so it does have a lavalier mic as well.
It comes with its own lavalier mic with this kind of, with this kind of condom and
A little windshield.
and even a windshield
Oh, can we
condom.
hold it up while I do TikToks?
I did make that joke. I did make that joke, and I said this is not the way you
But
hold.
what does that plug
But
into?
That's the thing.
This why do you need that?
Plugs into this.
But why would you?
You
need...
can have the option of either not having a big bulky thing or just having this.
But you still have to have the big bulky thing on you, right?
Yeah, but you can run it through your shirt and plug it in the back. If you
Oh,
want.
plug it in the back. Right.
Or on the side.
Right.
Or on the side, or anything like
So you can
that.
stick that on your. Well, that's basically what they do in broadcast. They
Yeah,
stick
but
on
the
a pack
difference,
on the back.
yeah, but the
pack is
rev-
tiny.
but the revolutionary bit is that usually the pack
Yeah.
is about 3 times this size, 3 or 4 times this size.
So I
So-
guess, which
So
would
you have a lot of different
Which
options.
will you use on investigation then?
I would keep it simple and just have this just have this.
But you have the option.
We're gonna find out, honey. We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out because
It's gonna be interesting.
we're gonna break this in. We're gonna break this in this this week, and yeah, but I
How much is it?
$400. But with $400, you get two.
You get all the equipment.
You get all this equipment, and you get and they also have clips, so that you can take the lavalier mic and clip it onto you, and little slips you can put on the slips for the clips, that you can color code them so that you know, okay, red is channel 1, B is channel 2, and I haven't even told you about some of the other stuff that they got here, like
the
how I
charging
can.
case is pretty cool.
Yeah, I haven't even, and you can pair it up with your phone. You can pair it up with your phone. You can pair it up. You can use. you can hook it up to here if you want to do that. And
I wonder if you can hook it up to GhostTube. If you can hook it up to
what do you
your
mean?
phone,
What do you mean hook it up
like
to
make
GhostTube?
that your microphone through GhostTube.
That might interfere with the. That might interfere with the. It might I was going to say it might interfere with the output of sound. I don't know.
I mean, never tried it. I suppose.
Well, right now I just want to try it just on its own. I just want to try it on its own right now. When we go up to.
Oh, lots of toys.
Yeah, I'm pleasantly. I am very pleased with with this so far. The only thing, my biggest
Well, that's
complaint.
only one thing in that box.
Yeah. Well, then there was this thing too. This thing that basically, yeah. So I pulled this out. So if you want to take a look at this, so you know that podcaster with is it the Rodecaster? Is the stick mic you have?
Yeah.
Yeah. They're not making that anymore. They're doing this now. You basically
Oh,
take
really?
this. Seriously. You take this,
You just pop it in there,
you pop it in here.
and then you've got a wireless microphone to.
You have a wireless. Wait, hang on. Oh, come on, it was working just a moment ago. I gotta do this.
It was slided.
Oh, I'm putting it in upside down. I'm so excited. Basically,
That's your microphone.
Oops. Yeah, that slides in.
And
Then you put this thing on.
It's a microphone.
Now, I was just explaining though, it is not the same thing as a shotgun mic.
No,
This is built entirely differently from a shotgun mic. But that's what they're doing now.
people, and that would have been great to take to TwitchCon.
Yeah, if I was doing interviews, if I was doing interviews or something like that. But anyway, thought you'd get a kick out of that. All right, everybody. I think with that, I'm going to send these audio samples off to Phil for his thoughts,
Oh, that audio fanatic.
and then I'm going to take some of this video and probably repurpose it later for a 5-minute paranormal. But this was cool. This was really cool. I don't know if I'm going to be doing an unboxing for all the stuff that we got, but I will say trying to stream off of a Mac versus trying to stream off of a PC is it's a bit of a challenge. That being said, though, this has all been Mac driven, and I have learned a lot about how to put together a Mac stream, to say the least. But yeah, as far as a review of this, I will know more once I come back. Right now, things are looking good. It's a 4 out of 5. It's a 4 out of 5. 4 out of 5 stars, mainly 5 stars, because they really should have they really should have put a manual with this. They really should have put a manual with this, because I could have easily busted this thing out of the box if I didn't know about the thing with the magnets and the slip-on and all that stuff. So that is so far my biggest gripe. Apart from that, this is definitely the upgrade that we needed over at Old Spirits, and I can't wait to share this with Phil. I cannot wait to share these results with Phil. All right, I'm wrapping up stream. Oh. Apparently, I gave Phil an audio erection. And on that note, everybody, I think it's time that I wrapped up the stream. No raid for YouTube or here. I'm just trying something new. I wanted to do a multi-stream. I'm always looking for new challenges for when it comes to streaming, and the audio challenge, and not just the audio challenge, but the challenge of working on 2 different platforms and seeing the results and trying to figure out what people are resonating with. I mean, that's fun for me. That's fun for me. So is trying out this new gear. Thanks, everybody. I will give everyone a full blow. What? Damn it, Phil! He got in my head. And now I'm thinking ill thoughts. Okay. I'm going to say that again. I will give a full breakdown and a full rundown of... Would you stop? You're awful.
We're all Phils here.
But I will give you a full rundown on this thing in the field once we get back from Gettysburg, okay? But we're off to a good start, I think. We're off to a real good start. Okay, everybody. You all have a great night. Been a pleasure. I will see you all tomorrow, because I'm going to be screaming my head off in Dead Space, and I hope you'll join me for that. All right, everybody. Have a great night. Peace.